Hi, everybody. Welcome back. What you don't know is this is the second time I've recorded this video. Did a whole layout, forgot to hit record. So actually, technically, the first time I've recorded. The second layout I've done for Israel, the appetizer. For this one, you need to do a story about a newsworthy event, have blue and white gems or enamel dots, and to get the extra entry, match your focal photo 3 times. So let me tell you what we're going to do. Our newsworthy event is the Festival of the Arts 2025 at Disney World. Now, it does say it can be a local newsworthy event that ends up in the newspaper. Let me tell you, the Festival of the Arts at Disney World ends up in the newspaper. The fact that it's there, the opening day, it's all big news in Florida. So I am counting that, and we were there. So that, to me, is a newsworthy event. I will be using the Page Evans Wonders collection, which is an older Page Evans collection. This kind of goes back to my theme of using what I have. Basically what I'm going to be using along with some, and I have them here somewhere, Figment from the Scrap and Ink collection. This is at Etsy shop, Scrap and Ink Craft Etsy, and she does a bunch of Disney stuff. Highly recommend if you're like me, you're a Disney person. And then I have found a bunch of different color enamel dots, including white and blue, that we will make sure we get on our layout. So join along with me as we scrapbook the Festival of the Arts. Super excited. I got lots of fun colors, lots of rainbows. It's going to be super fun. Oh, also, I keep forgetting, I'm also doing this as part of the All About the Mouse challenge, which is to add Mickey ears. So we're going to be adding some pink and purple, maybe some white Mickey ears as well. So we're going to be doing all of that as part of this challenge. And I have some enamel dots on the floor that I'm stepping on. Okay, I will put you on fast forward and we will get going. First, mat this box. And originally I was just going to mat it in a couple of colors, and then it occurred to me that in this Wonders collection, I actually had the ability to mat this in a rainbow. So that is what I did. I found as close enough to a purple, a blue, a green, a yellow, an orange, and a red that I could find. Now, the orange is more of a peach. The red is more of a pink, but it still worked. And I really was super excited that I could get that and get all of this on behind the photo. So that to me was like super fun. It was a super kind of a something I hadn't planned on that worked out, and I love how it turned out. So you're seeing not just did I mat my focal photo 3 times, I matted it 6 times. And it is chunky and fun, and I love everything about it. So I really, when you're doing these layouts and you're looking at the extra entries, which in this case was mat your photo, think about how you can do the extra entries in a kind of a unique way. For this one, it was matting my photo in a rainbow, which really works for the Festival of the Arts. So I am struggling a little bit with some of these challenges because I don't have some of them are like Easter photos or St. Patrick's Day photos. It's kind of some interesting photo or celebration pages. Like I did a fishing page earlier, and or maybe I'm doing that later, but I actually didn't realize it was supposed to actually be a fishing layout. So I met the criteria, but I don't have a fishing layout. So if you watched my layout for that, you might actually need to not do exactly what I did and instead do something a little bit different because I think they are a little stricter than perhaps I'm used to being in some of the layouts that I do. So for this, I had this Happy Day cut apart. I really wanted it to be a tag. I didn't like all of the white space. So what I ended up doing is getting one of my tag dies, and I ran it through my little physics machine and created a die cutout. So my physics, a lot of times I'll bring it over to the table and show people, but I don't think you needed to know how to run a physics die through the machine. So now I have this cute die, and I'm looking at it, and I'm saying there's still an awful lot of white space. So I went to my handy dandy bag or container of washi, and I pulled out rainbow washi and things that worked. And at first I thought I would use it as a ribbon, and then I thought, you know what I'm going to do? It's just another stripe of rainbow. I'm going to put it on the bottom, and then I'm going to use one of the enamel dots as the kind of the dot on the tag instead of ribbon. But I'm going to add this really cool rainbow polka dot and then this actual rainbow washi tape on that. And it just adds a little bit more fun. And here you're seeing me add my first blue enamel dot. So we're getting the blue enamel dot on there. And now I'm going through all of my die cuts from this particular collection. And there's my white enamel dot. So you had to use white and blue enamel dots. And so that is what I did. That one is going up there, and then I'm going to use a purple enamel dot. I'm going to add more enamel dots later, and I had that joy up there. I ended up taking it off. I don't really love how it looked. At first I thought it would be good, but ended up taking it off, and I'm glad I did. There's a little bit of chipboard left. I've used most of this chipboard sheet. I'm going to use 2 flowers, and I think, and then a cute little pot of flowers. And then honestly, I'm going to end up just throwing the rest of that chipboard away. This is part of the use it up kind of mentality I'm going through. These were the title stickers of this collection. And one of the problems a lot of people had with them is they were random words in random colors. And that did cause a little bit of a problem, but I ended up saying, you know what I want to do? Loving this celebration. I have 3 different colors. And I'm fine with that. But I wanted it to all fit on top. And so you're going to see it takes me an awful long time to get loving this celebration in the right place. But luckily you can move things around. I end up having to take that down, and then I'm going to move loving this celebration over. And that ends up being the title of this particular layout. So it's a lot faster in when it's all sped up. I felt like this took me forever when I was doing it live. But see, I should just, if only I could work this fast instead of just having it be seen this fast. So that was one of the biggest complaints I think about this collection, is that the title stickers were just these, and they were slanted letters, but anyway. I love how that looks. It works perfectly for this layout. And then I'm going to use these puffy letters, which were also in the alphabet that came with it, was also slanted in italic and also in different colors. So that was another thing. But I'm going to put FARTS, which is Festival of the Arts. And to make it work for the All About the Mouse challenge, I'm going to have my super fancy Mickey ears enamel dots on there. I'm going to glue those down. I am going to glue some of the chipboard down. Some of the chipboard is old and it just doesn't stick as well as it used to. So now I've met the requirements of the Festival of the Arts, or the All About the Mouse challenge. I've got my Mickey ears down, and I'm going to add this cute little rainbow figment Epcot, because I think that is fun. And finally, I'm going to add some blue and some white enamel dots all around the page. These are just some old enamel dots that I had in my collection to finish up the Israel challenge for the falafel. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Here's a close-up of the page. Thanks for watching, and please come back to see more of my all around the world pages. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.